guys, welcome to my channel. So hopefully you'll be able to tell, but I do have a new camera and new light set up, so I'm hoping that you can see better. So I will see how this video looks and then I can adjust accordingly. But today I'm going to be doing some comparisons. I have 16 polishes that I would consider to be like a fuchsia. Some not so much, but some I'm sure are like complete dupes for one another, and I do not need 16. So I'm hoping to declutter. My goal is at least 4, maybe 5, somewhere around that range. So yeah, I'm just going to swatch those. I have this little piece of paper. I've been doing swatches on paper, and I'll do one on each line, and I've actually been liking the way that looks swatch wise. And so yeah, we'll just kind of look and compare and see which ones are a little bit more different or special and which ones I will be decluttering. Okay, so I want to start with my Sally Hansen polishes. The first one is actually one of the least fuchsia, but it still had a vibe very close to some others, so I wanted to add it in here. I mean, it's still very fuchsia. And this is called Make History. And this is a very bright pink. I'm pretty sure this has a jelly formula base, and then it has that very bright fuchsia shimmer. So there's that. So I am going to, let's start my swatches right here. So here's that one. Moving on to the next Sally Hansen polish. This one is a little bit more, maybe a little bit more purple leaning than some others, but it's still definitely pink, and it's called Pink Stiletto. And this is just a cream finish. So this one is a little bit darker and obviously a cream finish. Next we have another Sally Hansen, and this one is called Tipsy Gypsy. This one's a little bit brighter, a little bit closer to that first shade, but in a cream finish. And what I'm going to do, if I see down the line there's some that look really close, I will swatch them side by side. But this one is Tipsy Gypsy again. Very, very bright. Very close to that first one, if you look here, but just a cream finish again. Next we have a new one that I actually just got recently, and then I was like, why did I get this? Because I'm pretty sure I have almost complete dupes. But this one is called The Future is Fuchsia, and it has that pink shift to it. It's not quite like the first one because that has more of a glitter. That one definitely has more of a purple in it. Definitely similar in vibes to that fuchsia glitter in that first one, but still not quite the same. Alright, next we have a Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, and this one is called Love Rocks. Brighter and more vibrant than some of the others. Okay, so that's all for the Sally Hansen. Next we have my 10/10 polish in the shade Delancey. Very similar. Yeah, definitely similar. Be able to tell more once they dry, but very close to one another. Okay, and this one is called Berry Blissed. Okay, so I feel like this one and the Sally Hansen Pink Stiletto are very, very similar. Okay, next we have Salon Perfect You Go Girl. Okay, those look almost like the exact same polish. I want to look at them in the bottles. These are very, very similar. Like, they're not exact dupes. I think this one's a little more pink, and this one has a little bit more purple in it, but very, very close. Next, we have an Essie, and this one is called Sure Shot. And this one, again, has that very strong metallic shift, much like this one here from the Sally Hansen. But we will see how it swatches. Yeah, it's definitely similar to this one here. I think once it dries, it'll be even more so. So we'll see. Okay, next we have the Balm, a Fuchsia Too Many. In the bottles, these look like pretty much the same polish, except for this has a little bit more of a blue tone to it. These two look very similar. Okay, these again, very, very similar. This does have more blue in it in that shift, but on the paper right now, they are looking very, very similar. All right, next we have Believe Beauty, and this is Follow the Leader. My favorites, actually. The tone is very similar, but it does have that sparkle in there, if you can see it. Next we have a little OPI. This one is a little bit more pink than fuchsia, and I don't know the name of this one, or it's a mini, but I will give it a swatch. Yeah, that one definitely doesn't have quite as much blue in it, but thought it was close enough to give a little swatch to. And then the last four are all some of my new caption nail polishes. This one is Excuse You, and that has a jelly finish. Okay, next we have this one that has that pink reflect. This one is called Can't Help But Smirk. Okay, this one was a little bit of a stretch, but I did want to add it. And it's called How Do You Like Me Now? This has a holographic glitter, but the base is pretty fuchsia, at least in person. I don't know how it's going to swatch. Okay, and lastly, I have captions. She's a Pistol. So here are all 16 shades. Okay, so the ones I'm for sure keeping, let's eliminate some of those off the bat. Definitely going to be keeping the holographic one from Caption. It's just different and doesn't have a dupe in here. Definitely going to keep the Believe Beauty one as well. It has that glitter in there. I don't know if you can really see it, but that is one I will be keeping. So that one is this one. Keeping that. Okay, these two here, the Revlon Berry Bliss and the Salon Perfect You Go Girl. I do not feel like I need both of these. Let me see what the brushes are like. That's got a nice wide flat brush. I'm going to give them a little... Okay, I do like the formula on that one. Okay. And then for the Salon Perfect, I think they have a thin brush. Yeah, it's more of a thin brush. And I don't feel like I like the formula quite as good. So actually, I'm going to be keeping the Revlon and destashing Salon's Perfect You Go Girl. Okay, I'm definitely going to be keeping that first one, the Sally Hansen Make History or Herstory. I just really like it, and it is different than the other ones, so that one will be staying. But these two are very similar, and that is the 10 over 10 and the Sally Hansen, and Declutter Sally Hansen Love Rocks and Keeping Delancey by 10 over 10. So that's 2 decluttered. Okay, so this one and this one are both ones with shifts, and they both have a blue shift to them. I don't think you can really tell much on camera. Maybe with that one you can. But it is the Sally Hansen, the Future is Fuchsia, and the Balm's a Fuchsia Too Many. Now this one's very old, and I don't even really think there's that much left. Gypsy Hush. But I'm going to give them a little swatch. Let's see this one first. So again, this one's old. The label's not even on it anymore. But it does have a lot of blue in it. And it's still in good condition as far as the swatch. So there's the Balm. And then the Future is Fuchsia. Again, has that kind of blue shift to it. It does have the flat brush, which I prefer. I don't feel like I enjoy the formula as much, though. I'm going to let those dry for a second, and we'll come back to it. Definitely not keeping both. I just have to decide. I am going to go ahead and keep this Essie one. It does have the same kind of formula as the Believe a little bit. Like they kind of have that little shimmer in there, a little bit of a pinky shift. But the Believe one's more purple, so I'm going to keep Essie's Sure Shot. Okay, definitely keeping the caption... Can't Help But Smirk. It's kind of got that jelly finish. Very reflective. There wasn't really one just like this one. Alright. Do I need both of these? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep both of those. Okay. So, I am going to declutter this mini of OPI. I just don't need it. I have too many colors that's so similar, so that one's going. Okay, out of these two, I am going to surprise myself and keep the Balm over the Sally Hansen. I just feel like I like the formula better. Now I have these two left, and they don't really look similar, but I don't really, like one is darker, but they are both just creams, and I don't think that I need all of these. So I'm just going to give these a quick little swatch. That one is Tipsy Gypsy. This one is Pink Stiletto. I think I am going to keep Pink Stiletto and get rid of Tipsy Gypsy. Okay, so decluttering the Future is Fuchsia by Sally Hansen, Salon Perfect You Go Girl, Sally Hansen Love Rocks, this little OPI mini, and then Sally Hansen Tipsy Gypsy, which actually I really do like this one. I like the name, but I have so many that's so similar. So the ones that I'm keeping are Revlon Berry Bliss, Believe Beauty, Follow the Leader, caption, she's a pistol, caption, Can't Help But Smirk, and caption, Excuse You. Sally Hansen, Pink Stilettos, Sally Hansen Make Herstory, 10 over 10 Delancey, the Balm, a Fuchsia Too Many, and Essie Sure Shot. So those are the 10 fuchsias I'm keeping. Wait a minute. I thought I started with 16. Did I not start with 16? Oh. I already put this one up. This one was captions. How do you like me now? Which I'd already stuck back in the stand, but it's a little bit different than the rest. But I'll stick it in there as well. So these are the pinky fuchsia polishes I'm keeping. None of them are exact dupes of each other. Even ones that are kind of similar have like different tones and whatnot. So these are the ones that will be going back into my collection. These ones are kind of similar, but that one's brighter. So yeah, I am happy to have decluttered 5 fuchsia polishes. So these will be going into the Destash. Alright y'all, that is going to be it for this video. Please let me know what you thought of like the camera quality with this, and if you like this kind of video, like comparing the like polishes in the same color family, because I'm going to be doing some more, so hopefully you liked it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!